Hi everybody. Thank you for watching, for liking, for sharing the videos. I sat here a few minutes ago and it just kind of dropped in my spirit and I picked up my phone to send a word. It could bless somebody. And the question that kept on coming in my spirit was like, what was the first sin on earth? What was the first sin on earth? Satan was all after our relationship. That was all he was after. Adam and Eve had a relationship with God. God visited them daily according to the manner of life. They spoke with God face to face in the garden. And the serpent was so smart and cunning. And he started putting holes into that relationship. Did God say you shouldn't? Did God say you shouldn't? Once somebody in life always comes and tells you, do people say you shouldn't do that? Or when there's a law is given, we all always seem to work around that law. But once he's after your relationship with God, and then he's after your relationship with each other, any form of relationships, Satan has no love in him. The Bible says God is all love. With every sin we have done, with all the errors we have, all of us, God knows, all the bondages we've encountered, had in life, he is faithful and just to forgive us. His word says, even though our sins are as red as crimson, he is able to wash us and make us as white as snow. And I was wondering, why would Satan be after our relationships? Yes, because every nation starts with what? Starts with a home, a family. And a family, when the family is fortified, whether in Satan or in God, it creates a community. And when that community is fortified, either in Satan or in God, it creates a nation. And we can look around these days and wonder, why is our nation so dark? Why is all this evil happening? Look at our homes. Satan has already defeated a lot of homes. So of course, he's moved now to the children, and the world is what it is because we removed God out of the equation. We are reminded he's the God of this world, and if he's the God of this world, he would always make us, give us things in piecemeal, in little pieces that look so good, but actually it's not. We're actually living in an hour, in a time of deception more than ever before. Just like the beginning was, where deception came and Adam sold the world. The deception is still coming right now. You and I need to fortify our foundations. Either you're in God or you're in Satan. The Bible reminds every single one of us, if you're lukewarm, Jesus says, I'll spit you out. So you're either hot for God or hot for Satan. I always tell my kids, I said, if you want to sin, sin very good. Sin so well that if you're making hell, at least you will know that on earth, you did all the wrong things, you enjoyed it so much. Now you can enter internal hell and say, okay, I'm paying a price that I am. I'm paying a price for something I actually did because I didn't listen. Let us all today, it's just been very heavy in my heart. How the world we live in, it's getting darker, but yet we don't see it. How the world will live, it's getting, the things we see, things I used to hear, now it's obviously at your face, in your face, by your face. Do whatever you want. And there's nothing you and I can do but pray. We all started lives with almost broken foundations. The manual of life reminds us, if your foundation is broken, what can the righteous do? Pray. Pray that God fortifies you and you're able to fortify others. Pray that God opens all our eyes to see, that we may hold on to him more than ever before. Never hold on to man. I was telling my kids, There is a point and a time in life when every single human being born of a woman will let you down. There is a breaking point we all encounter, and we will definitely let the other person down. So when people let you down, it is who they are. Does that mean you should then copy them and do exactly? Oh, no. Does that mean you should have bitterness and strife in your heart? Oh, no. Strife will always come. Bitterness will always come because we're all human. But learn to lean on the Lord. Give him the problem and lean on him to be able to fortify you so you can turn around and fortify your children. You can turn around and fortify those God has orchestrated for you to help them. When we elevate a woman, a man of God more than God, we are looking for troubles. My mother always raised me up and said something in me. Said, where your name is mentioned that you stole, when your name is mentioned that you killed somebody, you need to think twice what you were doing, what companies you kept. Maybe you need to change that environment. When your name is mentioned in something that is not good, you need to check your footstep, order yourself, edit yourself. Look at the processes that has resulted in somebody looking at that or doing at that. I remember, I'll leave you on this one. I remember if one of my very good friends, well, she's somewhere, that's a long story, a story for another day. My first encounter with her, she actually believed and assumed I was the B word. Forgive me for using it. I just say, she said I was a bitch. And I didn't kind of understood how she got to that conclusion, considering I thought I was so sweet. And then when we became very close, I asked her, I said, why did you think I was that? She says, I don't know. There's just something about you. You came and you just doted over my baby. And it seems as if none of us existed. And I thought, what kind of a woman is this? You know, and it says, well, the way you carry yourself, you just make people feel that you're that. And I thought, wow, okay, now what must I do for people to know I am not? And I thought, okay, maybe, actually I've worked on myself. I've really, really worked on myself. God in heaven knows, and I'm still a work in progress. Why did I share that story? I shared it because she was a friend. She saw something. And I worked on it. And actually, when I started serving God, I believed I had no pride in me. And the Lord reminded me of that story. And I realized I had to deal with the spirit of pride in one form or the other. So that was a sin I was in, and I didn't even know. I thought I was just being nice, very quiet, keeping me to myself. But in the process, shouting like everybody else, if you're not my friend, I actually don't hang around with you. God had to work with me because I was willing for that to happen to me. And I think by the grace of God, I've become a better person. So I asked today, it was so heavy in my spirit, for us to look really deep within us. Ask yourself, what are you contributing to make this world a darker place? Or what are you contributing to light up the world? We are reminded we are the lights of the world. No light can be lit up and put under a dark place. Actually, it's put in the center to bring light to every area. That is who you are. You're here at this hour, at this time. It's not because you kept the mask on. It's not because you took vaccine. The grace of God is still speaking for us all. Whether you're a child of God, whether you even recognize God, His grace is still speaking for you. He's hoping one day you will turn and realize you have no power without Him. For us to do that, we need to dig deep, deeper than ever before, and start. Ask yourself to your question, why was the first sin? Why did Satan see the need to deceive Eve? Why did he speak to Eve and not to Adam? that's a video for another day. Have a blessed day. Enjoy yourself. Thank you so much. Please share, like, subscribe to the YouTube channel as you're led. God bless us all. Bye for now.